Good morning. Good morning, everyone. Just to say in the beginning that this session will be recorded for later usage. Thank you. My name is Nebojša Stankić, and I'm Southeast Europe Regional Manager at the Zebra System. And this technical webinar will be managed and held by my colleague Michal Hebeda. This is a great opportunity to use low summer season and to share with you some knowledge which could be useful in our future cooperation and your daily work. Zebra System is value add and MSP distributor in Czech, Slovakia, and Southeast Europe, and this is our first attempt to combine and to have audience from all our region. So I'm very pleased to say that we really have a mixed environment, and that's maybe good opportunity to exchange ideas, different approaches to exchange between you and us all together. So I would like to mention one more thing I feel very important, and we are very proud that in year 2020, Zebra System was recognized as one of 1,000 fastest growing companies in Europe. So that's something we are deeply proud and happy to share with you. So we are a distributor of those vendors in the region. For some of them, we have an exclusive contract. For some of them, we are not the only one. For Enable, we do not have right of distribution just in Croatia. All other we do have in the region. And Summer Academy is meant to be on the same day during this whole week. Today we are on GFI session with my colleague Michal Hebeda. Tomorrow is Enable, Acronis, and then Cloudflare and Virtuoso. All those sessions will be recorded and available for your later usage. What I would not like to forget that we have a marketplace where you can easily join and use benefit of our platform. We prepare for all those vendors which are ready for MSP delivery as a service. So one more thing I would like to mention that in this moment we see a huge discrepancy of demand on the market for IT, security, and backup solutions we together can offer to our customers, and partners' ability to respond on their technical and system requests. We believe that Zebra System is able to help you much better than pan-European or worldwide distributors which are focused just on several top vendors, and they have no technical resources to help with other solutions they can offer on the market. So, Zebra System has more technical people in our team. We are 20 plus people in a company with more technical people than sales, pure sales. So that's something we are proud as well. So I would like to give a word to my colleague Michal Hebeda, and I wish you nice time and great experience you can participate with questions in questions Q&A chat, and at the end you can exchange information. You can participate in conversation. Have a great day, and looking forward to talk to you tomorrow morning. Bye.
Thank you, Nebojša, for your warm words. But you forgot to mention our contest for the participants.
Yes. Please go ahead. You can mention.
Oh, it's your turn.
Okay, so at the end we will have after the whole 4 technical sessions, we will pick 3 people based on level of participants on our events, and we have nice rewards for them. It's a Acronis football and 2 bottles of wines. One is great Croatian rewarded white one, and other one is South African, which associates where zebra is coming from, red wine. So we will share with you who at the end who are those people which will get those nice rewards.
Okay, thank you. So for all of you, you are not registered for the other of our webinars from tomorrow to Friday. Don't forget to register and attend our webinars as well. To be in charge of the contest. So I will share my presentation. And our today's webinar from the Zebra Academy is focused on the brand GFI. And I will talk about GFI Unlimited, what is the flagship of GFI company. And we'll talk about the benefits for you and for our customers, how to make their life easier, and of course, how to earn some money on it. If you will have any questions, don't hesitate to use the text chat. Means to place the questions directly in the chat. I will check it regularly, and if there will be any questions, I will answer them. If there will be more questions, I will answer it at the end at once. So. Our agenda of our today's webinar, a short introduction, and then we will talk about 2 solution sets, let's say subsets of the GFI Unlimited, network security and secure email. And at the end, there will be a live demo of some of the products within the GFI Unlimited. So we'll start with the email communication, as it's still the strongest tool used for cooperation. I do not suppose that any of you will not use email, otherwise you will not get the invitation to this webinar. And it's some estimation that there are almost 4 billion users worldwide, and more than 200 billion business emails sent every day. So it's really huge, and of course, there's a lot of threats that are spread across the email, a lot of phishing emails, a lot of spam, and so on. Talking about phishing and spam, I have some samples of very nice spams. Some of them are in Czech language, some of them in English. So this was an attempt to send something like an offer or request for price offer. It seems to be Excel sheet, but in fact it is a executable file. It can be run there. Here you can see an automated phishing email collected by some bot, and you can see the body of the email. It's part of some novel. So to make it, let's say, hidden for some filters, that there's some normal sentences, normal words. But in fact, the most important is this link. If someone is interested for the Maria Sharapova pictures, go on, but be very careful with clicking on this email. Another email, it's in Czech, but very easy tool. The attacker is hiding behind the brand of Czechoslovak bank, and there's some payment waiting, and you have to unblock it using the link. Of course, it's not pointed to the bank, but to the attacker's website. And another one, this email is trying to send me that my system was hacked, and there was some recording of the pages I visited and recording from my webcam, and I have to pay $1,500 to delete such a recording. Of course, it's only the email, there's no recording at all, but some people are afraid that it could be, and probably they visited some such pages, and some people are able to pay for this amount of money. Worldwide, almost 1/2 of people are using mobile devices to check their emails, and on the small screen, it's harder to check if the email is legitimate or phishing or spam email. Almost more than 1/3 is using some kind of web email in the browser, and only 17% users are using desktop application to check the emails regularly. As we told you, the email is #1 in communication, is also the #1 in delivering malware. 60 to 75% of all emails is spam. Almost 1/2 of organizations experience phishing attacks. We can make a voting if some of you did not see any phishing attack before, but I suppose all of you already met some phishing. And 92% of all malware is delivered via email, so it's a huge amount, huge portion of the malware. What attacks can be spread across email? Starting with phishing, we already saw some samples. Whaling, which is, let's say, more targeted attack than phishing. The attacker has the knowledge of the victim. And spyware, farming, adverb, denial of service, or man-in-the-middle attacks. The attacker is interrupting the communication between your email server and the rest of the world, and inserting some emails as legitimate emails. And why such cyber attacks are happening? So the key driver is, of course, the financial profit of the attacker. So the attacker is trying to earn some money on you or on your customers, or to get some information, sensitive information, user records, and so on, which can be again reused for other attacks. So, for example, any credentials, administrator credentials, so on, can be reused for some larger attacks in the chain, or can be sold. For example, attackers are trying to get medical records, and it's approximately $2,000 for one record of one patient. So it's very profitable to steal the data from the customer's network or emails or anything else. And now we are getting to GFI Unlimited. as GFI has in its portfolio of many nice products, and since 2 years ago, it sold also under the Unlimited brand. So you will buy just one subscription at one cost, and the customer can use all the products from the portfolio within the range of the size of the license. So very easy licensing, very easy deployment, and of course some cooperation between the products itself. Because if we look at the business needs, so what the user, what the businesses really need, we have some lists, but some companies are using all of these points. Some of them are using more, some of them less. But in general, emails, calendars, VPN, remote access, content filtering, email archiving, and also patch management, asset tracking. It's something what every company needs to have solved somehow. And on the other side, today's threats. We already talked about the threats spread across emails, but there are also some other threats like Trojans, web-based attacks, exploit kits, insider threats from someone inside your network, and so on. So we have to cover all these threats, and we have the set of the solution within GFI Unlimited. Of course, any customer can use every single application for every single problem which is solving, but it will be very hard to maintain such solution because very often some features will be overlapping, some features will be missing. Every product will be licensed separately with another expiration date, so it will be hard to maintain all the structure of up to date and running. As GFI is focused on small and medium businesses, the SMB has the same troubles like enterprises, but doesn't have the same budget. So to deploy for multiple solutions from small providers could be more expensive than to have one solution for all the problems we have. And as we said, the SMB problems and threats are the same, but the attackers know very, very well that there's limited budget for SMB, so they are focusing more on SMB because they see the opportunity to be more successful with the attacks. So this is why we want to introduce you GFI Unlimited, and for marketing reason, we have two sets, secure email set and network security set. But if you buy the unlimited license, you can use all the products. The sets are only to highlight the cooperation of the products to see that these products are covering these issues, these troubles of the customers. And why the security is important for SMBs? Two sets of SMBs are experiencing cyber attacks. IT security belongs between the top 3 priorities sorry, for SMB. And for current situation, for current threats, you need multiple layers of the protection. So the old model to have firewall and antivirus, it's not enough in today's environment. And of course, as the world is changing and also the attackers and attacks are changing, you still need to be up to date, and such tools can help you to be very well protected and up to date within these threats. So the security solution, as I already told, to have a firewall, to have an antivirus and anti-spam solution. Is this still enough for current situation? I don't think so. So we have to extend the portfolio to have better coverage of the layers where the attack can appear. So not taking any action can lead to downtimes, financial loss, loss of reputation, maybe fines from the authorities with GDPR and other regulations. Not taking an action can also place our customers, our colleagues and business at risk because no one from the customers want to have his data in risk that can be stolen or published somewhere, etc. And to remediate the breach is very expensive because you have to rebuild your systems, you have to recover your backups, and of course you have to earn your reputation again. So it's better to be protected than to be breached. And of course, any security system is as strong as its weakest point, and the weakest point is the user. So we have to offer them tools to be more productive and also more secure, and eliminate the user's mistakes or misbehavior if it's wanted or unwanted. It doesn't matter, but we have to bring the tools to be more successful in this. So what products are highlighted in the network security set is GFI LangGuard, GFI Mail Essentials, and Carrier Control. Trusted solutions in security more than 20 years. And as I work for the Carrier company for many years, I remember the path of the Carrier products, Carrier Control and Connect. So it's still up-to-date products, very useful for protection. And in cooperation with other products on the GFI portfolio, we can protect very well any customer's network. So the key features of unlimited network security solution set, of course, we have the firewall and IPS solution, secure VPN site-to-site or client-to-site, antivirus and malware protection within the network communication and also within the email communication, policy and user-based content and application filtering, vulnerability scanning and patch management with LangGuard, threat level reporting on many layers, and also compliance auditing and traffic monitoring. So with unlimited network security solution set, your customers can secure network perimeter, network traffic, and prevent endpoints from being exploited, which means it will also protect your network and your users from being attacked. And all of us, we need the visibility and good reporting. So it's an important part of all the products that there are many reports, logs, visualization, and so on. So out of old idea of security solution, we have to extend with also other products like patch management, vulnerability scanning, device management, and others, of course. We can also see those security as an onion. So there are multiple layers, and we have to protect the endpoints, we have to protect the traffic, we have to protect the site or remote users as well. So with these products we have in the GFI Unlimited, we can introduce very good protection for all the layers we can imagine. So several words about the products within the network security set, Carrier Control, next generation firewall, router, and IPS IDS solution, advanced antivirus protection for the protocols. They are vulnerable for the viruses, secure VPN, own solution, or commonly used IPsec solution. web content and application filtering based on several criteria, based on the devices, based on the users. So you can really very well set the environment secure for your users and devices. Quality of service to limit some communication or to reserve the bandwidth for the important business application like voice over IP or others. And flexible deployment. Carrier control can be deployed as virtual or software application. It could be deployed on any Intel-based hardware or as own hardware produced by GFI. Currently, these three models from the smallest one, NG110, up to the biggest one, rack mountable 510 or 511. It differs with the amount of ports, but the throughput is similar. So next in the network security set is GFI Langard, what is network scanner, vulnerability assessment, and patch management. So if you need to know what devices are in your network, how they are protected, if they are vulnerable to any vulnerabilities, or what is the level of patching, because regular patching is one of the most important things you have to do within your network. So using GFI Langard, you can scan the network, identify the vulnerabilities, the machines that are vulnerable in the local network or via VPN on the remote site as well. And you can patch, you can deploy the patches for the vulnerable machines or not patched machines. And there's also very detailed reporting for all of these purposes. So here's an example how you can see the full scanning and the vulnerabilities with the description, with links for the security articles, and of course, ability to patch it immediately. The second part of GFI element, the second set is secure email set, which contains following products: Carrier Connect, GFI Mail Essentials, and GFI Archiver. Again, more than 20 years in IT security. So again, very well equipped and developed products. As we already talked about, the email communication is a very important tool for businesses, but on the other side, many threats are deployed through emails. And of course, not every company can buy the expensive solution and maintain it, the enterprise solution. So SMB focused solution can be the best fit for them. And still on very high level is the filtering abilities, threat removal, and spam filtering, and others. And again, the weakest point here is the user. So we have to bring them the best tools to protect them from the attacks, from the phishing emails, spams, and others, and to lower the risk of the breach if any user can misuse or click on the malicious links or attachments and so on. So what is the key features on Unlimited Secure Email Solution Set? It's a secure email platform. It's emails, calendaring, chat, tasks, notes, secure access from existing clients and devices, from mobile devices, from Outlook applications, from web platforms, or using the open protocols from any other application. Multi-engine threat protection on several layers to protect from viruses, to protect from spams, and also compliant archiving of emails, files, and folders. So a lot of features the customer can benefit from it to extend his solution or to replace his solution. So when the customer buys GFI Unlimited license, he can use as many products as possible to extend his protection in his network. So what to imagine behind the multi-layer of email security? So there's multiple antivirus engines. There are up to 15 anti-spam filters to filter all the spam. And also there are several content filters to filter sensitive content, for example, not to be outside the network, to limit any data breach, again, wanted or unwanted, it depends. There's also auditing of the user behavior. There's email intelligence to check what the communication is behind, if it's productive or non-productive, and secure archive to archive all the communication for the legal reasons, for any data loss, etc. So it depends on many facts. So more detailed overview of the products with Carrier Connect, which is more than just a mail server. So it's a collaboration across platforms. So Carrier Connect is multi-platform solution, can be deployed on several platforms, and also the users can access the content, the emails, calendars, chat from more than one platform. Wireless synchronization, as today all of us, we are mobile and we want to check the emails and calendars on the mobile device. But on the other side, we have to be secure. So there's built-in security, archiving, and backup. Typical customer for Carrier Connect, the main focus is on SMB, more than 50,000 installations worldwide. And the average of the installation is 60 to 70 users. But we know that there are several installations really large, more than 2,000 users, and all verticals, commercial companies, government, non-profit, education. So in every group, we can find the customers of Carrier Connect. From the user's point of view, the user can use any client, starting with the own Carrier Connect client, with Microsoft Outlook, any IMAP, POP3, and other clients, use the ActiveSync protocol, or the open protocols like WebDAV, iCall, CalDAV, CardDAV, to connect to the client or to connect to other applications. They can access the data to read or write the data, for example, to write the calendar events from the ERP system directly to the email system calendars. So an example of the web interface in Carrier Connect client, which could be standalone application or the browser application. The Carrier Connect client brings the feel of the application, so you can the user can use the mouse for drag and drop actions. The right click is the context actions. Also completing email address, support of SMIME, signing or encryption of the emails, even in the web interface. So it's really a replacement of any desktop application, but doesn't need the maintenance of the desktop application. For the users, their favorite client is Microsoft Outlook. The supported versions are since 2003 up to the most current 2019 version. Carrier Connector offline also stores all the data offline on the client and can be accessed even without the connection to the server. On the Apple platform, starting since 2011, Outlook for Mac, there's a native support without any additional application needed to be installed. For deployment, these clients and the connection to the servers, there's a helper which can be accessed from the webmail interface, and the client just needs to know his email address, which is the username, and then the password, and that's it. Everything else is done automatically on the Windows or Mac platform or on the mobile device. So you can deploy it very easily. As we are talking about the mobile devices, the most favorite platforms like Android and iOS are supported with many features like shared folders, public folders, smart wipe, and the administrator can wipe the device if it's lost or stolen, and support all the open protocols like CalDAV or CardDAV. So as an example, you can sign for the public or shared folders. So you can check, for example, the calendars of other users on your mobile to check their availability, or invite them to an event, really cooperate wisely. Any other clients, we already talked about them, the support of IMAP, POP3, ActiveSync, and CalDAV, or iCall, and not only clients, but also for the other applications like CRM. Carrier Connect also has the ability to use instant messaging from the clients or from the web interface. Next product is GFI Mail Essentials, which is a product for filtering emails from spams from viruses, up to 4 antivirus engines, 14 anti-spam filters, really block all the unwanted communication or dangerous communication, dangerous emails. So to make the email more secure and more productive, because up to 80% of the email communication is spam. No one wants to filter it by himself in the email client to have overloaded mailbox with the spam. Any legitimate email can be lost within the amount of the spam. So it's better to have the filtering in advance. So there are 3 editions of Mail Essentials, the Email Security Edition, Anti-Spam Edition, and Unified Protection Edition, which combines the first 2 options. There are multiple languages support, and it's licensed very similar to Carrier Connect on the mailboxes or users. So up to 4 independent antivirus engines, which can bring more security, that any virus contained in the emails will be detected and blocked. Very strong antivirus solution, up to 99% success ratio, and very low level of false positives, which is again maybe more important than the success ratio of detection of the spam. Next part is data filtering and data loss protection, which is really unique in SMB, that you can also filter the data delivered by email and check inbound or outbound emails for the data which should not leave your network and your company to stay protected within your network. The next product with the secure email set is GFI Mail Archiver, which is a very good addition to the first 2 products, that you can archive all the emails on the professional level, to archive all the communication, and allow the access to users to their personal archives, where they can search with an extensive search tool to find the old emails, archive emails, for example, of years ago sent, and to lower the load of the email solution, and to make it more fresh and more responsible to the user. So the access is from the web interface or from the Outlook add-in. So if the user is using the Microsoft Outlook, can directly access his archive, or we can use the web interface from anywhere and access his archived email communication. There could be direct integration with Microsoft Exchange, but very good integration with Career Connect as well, and archiving all incoming, outgoing, or internal emails, and keep the archive consistent. Is the duplication to lower the load of the storage. Once the archive is deployed, the customer can also add the old emails from the current solution to have the archive really complex, including the folder structure and very easy access directly from the Outlook connector from Outlook with drag and drop recovery and offline synchronization. So this was an overview of the products. Now I will switch my sharing to the live demo. So wait a second. Second, I'll share the right application. Here is it. So we have to see my web browser, and I will start with a cloud platform. It's called MyCurio. If I can log in, and all the Curio products can be integrated into this cloud application. And I can manage multiple clients, multiple sites, and of course, multiple appliances. Even it is connect, control, or operator as the voice over IP solution. So we will start with the network security, with the firewall. So currently we are connecting to the firewall, which is protecting my home network here. So we have the overview of the network, of the bandwidth, the top 10 of clients. Currently my kids are on vacation, so there's almost no load, only me if I'm working right now. So it's very easy to set up. We can change the language. So currently we have the international webinar, so I will switch to English language. Where Career Control can use multiple one interfaces and load balance the load or to use a failover. And of course, multiple local interfaces, VPN tunnels, it's in-house Career solution or IPsec solution to other vendors. And also we can have the guest interface to allow the guest access the internet but not access the local network. The core of the settings is within the traffic rules. It's no rocket science. It's very easy to start with. Is a wizard where you can start with a wizard and deploy the solution, and then fine tune is the rules that will allow or deny the communication you want or do not want to to have within your network. So everything is very intuitive and easy to use. Next, there's a strong IPS IDS solution where you can block and maybe drop the communication which appears to be dangerous, other security settings for MAC filtering, connection limits, geo-IP filter, and so on. Bandwidth management is also something which is very strong in carrier control solutions. So you can reserve or if you can limit the communication. Then you can check the communication for viruses using the built-in Bitdefender engine, where you can scan the HTTP or FTP protocols, maybe HTTPS with the decryption. As a carrier control is also the router with the HTTP server, IPv6 support, DNS forwarder, where you can also filter the DNS request, and for example, the local DNS request for Active Directory domain can be sent to the AD, and the rest will be sent to the public DNS resolvers. What is strong within carrier control? It's reporting and logging. So currently you can see the active hosts. So you can see my laptop with the activities. So currently connected to Zoom with multiple connections. You can use what when interface I'm using, what rules or bandwidth management rules are used, and also the history of the communication for hours or days, etc. We can also see the VPN clients, user statistics, or traffic charts for different interfaces or traffic rules or users. And of course, the system health, how our appliance is behaving. And for troubleshooting, very nice IP tools which can easily make the situation more visible, more clear. And out of logs split into several chapters, any logs can be also forwarded to syslog server or can be stored locally with the full text search within the logs. And so on. So very easy solution to protect your network, to connect it to other networks, etc. So next product is Carrier Connect, where it's a multi-platform email solution. So again, we can see the overview of the server. We can check current mail queue. I will switch to English again, but you can see the amount of supported languages. Maybe I was too quick. So there are also local languages like Croatian, Hungarian, Polish, etc., or of Russian with Cyrillic support and so on. So you can see the message queue is empty, what is good. No messages stuck in the queue. You can see the traffic charts, how many messages was received, or for example, how many spams were blocked. But I'm behind messages as well, so there's almost no spams here on the Carrier Connect. But for example, rejected SMTP or SMTP connections, you can see the weekends and working days is higher traffic. And again, the setting of the whole solution is very easy. You can start with setting up the domain with several features within the domain. It could be messages limits, quota limits, security, or connection to the directory service to Active Directory, Open Directory, or other directory services. Is some level of customization with the custom logo, which can be visible in the webmail interface, etc. Then there are security features to protect the SMTP communication at all, to limit the attackers from guessing the passwords for the users, to trying to guess the usernames, etc. The queue options for how long it will be kept in the queue. Setting of the instant messaging and then archiving and backup, management of SSL certificates, to encrypt all the communication, to encrypt also the web interface. And then common security options, TLS options to set the minimum level of the communication. And within the spam and antivirus filtering, again, next levels of filtering, many tools to filter spams and to filter viruses and attachments. And again, very extensive logging that any change within the server, any try of guessing the password, try for unauthorized access, or logging of all the spams or emails sent. It's again very useful tools to keep the communication clean and secure. So I will stop the sharing to check if there are any questions. So no questions for now. So I will go back to the presentation. Yes, I want to share some more information about the GFI Unlimited, which is a unique value-driven approach to provide for SMB all the software they need to manage their businesses. So if you remember, we solve the needs of typical SMB organization, and GFI Unlimited is a set of tools that can be used by SMB to cover almost all their needs. So if a customer buys a GFI Unlimited subscription, then you can use every product within GFI Unlimited for the quantity of units, means users or devices, which is purchased, which is licensed. There's a full functionality of the software and all the features. So, for example, some products have several levels of the functionality. Within the GFI Unlimited, it's always the full functionality. The customer can install the products in several installations. For example, if the customer has more branches, the headquarters and more branches, you can deploy carrier control or Langard on every branch and on the headquarters as well. But the summary of the units, means users or devices, must be within the subscription, within the size of the subscription. Very easy pricing with discounts for multiple years and free technical support for all the products. If there are products with hardware-based deployment, the hardware is purchased separately. The software is within the subscription, as we already mentioned. So when buying the unlimited subscription, you can use all the products, not only, for example, network security or secure email, but all the products. This sets was set for the better advertisement of the abilities. If you want to protect the network, then the products within the network security solution set is the best for you. If you want to protect your email, then again, the products within the secure email solution set is dedicated to you. So more details you can find on the GFI website or GFI partner portal. If you are not registered for the GFI partner portal, come to us and we will help you to be there. And the end, because time reserved for our session is going to its end, I want to advertise the rest of our summer academy. So today we talked about GFI, GFI Unlimited, and products contained within GFI. Tomorrow, my colleague Ondrej will talk about Enable, how to start with Passportal and RMM solution. On Thursday, colleagues from Acronis and from Zebra talked about Acronis Cyber Protect and advanced email security. It will be focused on MSP, but not only to MSP. So any customer can benefit from it. And of course, any partner can sell it like MSP or like traditional products. And on Friday, I will get back to you with two brands, Cloudflare and Virtuoso. So it will be split webinar for two brands, and we want to introduce these brands on our markets to make them more visible and to bring to your customer the benefits these brands can bring to them. So thank you for your attention. I will again check the questions if there are any. So no questions in chat. After end of the Zebra Summer Academy, we will send you the links for the recordings, and we will also send you used presentations for your own purposes to share with your colleagues or customers, of course. If any questions will arise later, don't hesitate to come to us and ask us to use any communication channel you have to reach us. So we'll be more than welcome if you will come to us. So still no questions. So I have to say thank you for your attention, and I wish you a very nice day. Currently here in Pilsen it's not summer anymore. It's a little bit raining and cloudy, but I believe that in your locations you will still enjoy the sunny weather and the summer. So thank you, and see you on the next webinars within our Zebra Summer Academy. Goodbye.